Okay guys, we're back. Sorry about that. So we've encountered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. We have to ensure that our hull plating is up to scratch and that we have enough fuel in the tank to make it through because they are vicious Mantis things. So if we jump, exits here, and these are our options. So where to?
I think we should head toward the exit as fast as possible.
We shall do so. You've arrived just in time to see an unusually well-armed NG ship destroying a small pyrocraft. A teleporter signal is detected. Intruder on deck. A young Mantis in charred uniform has teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the NG and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The NG have already traced the teleporter signal and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. Side with the fugitive and fight the NG ship, or agree to offer up the Mantis in exchange for a bounty.
Bounty.
I was just gonna say,
Yep.
Don't do this.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to fight the NG, really.
I don't even like the description of unusually well-armed, NG ship.
The pursuing ship responds with a complete unintelligible method. The young Mantis jerks to attention and assumes a battle stance. It was a trap. So now we're fighting an NG ship anyway. And now we have somebody that our crew has to fight while we're fighting. This is where pause comes in handy. So
Awesome.
right away we're gonna pause. This is, see that little distortion?
Yeah.
That's him. So
Okay.
he's in a really bad spot. I'm gonna have you decide who we should pull off, because I think we should pull somebody off to help him. But who should we pull off?
I think we should pull the engines off and put the engines with the weapons.
Okay. So engine guy is with the weapons now.
Right.
And
And then I think we should turn on the Artemis and use Artemis to target the drone.
drones.
And then lasers
Burst lasers.
to target the shields.
And engage. So you gotta watch their health levels.
Alright, watching Colonel John. Come on, Colonel John.
Okay, we killed the intruder.
Okay, good.
Colonel John is in bad shape, and Lieutenant Nausea isn't doing fantastic either.
But
So-
85 is a lot better than Colonel John.
Yes.
So can we send Colonel John to the sick bay?
Yes, but we need to power it.
Oh no.
What happened here was the Artemis was blown up by this guy. He's a he shoots down projectiles. So my
Okay.
recommendation, cut power to the Artemis, power the Medibay.
Okay. Alright, let's do that.
And do you want me to send both of them or just
Just
Colonel John?
Colonel John.
Little John.
And then can we laser burst the drone?
Yes.
Alright.
So the drone is now damaged and it's not functioning.
Okay. Now the next thing I want to target is weapons.
So burst lasering weapons.
Yeah.
And Colonel John is fully healed.
Alright, now let's put Nausea in there.
So back to engines. Bang bang. Oh, and one.
Okay, alright.
2 FTL fuel, 1 drone part, and 25 scrap.
Okay, sounds good.
So we have 108 scrap and 24 fuel, 8 missiles, and 7 drone parts.
Alright, let's jump the ship.
I will.
Or want to put the Artemis, unpower the sick bay?
Yeah. And I'm going to return this person back to their position and jumping. There's a distress signal, a unvisited location, another unvisited location, and a third unvisited location.
May I see?
Yes. Alright. Let's see what this is. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread virulently. They are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. 1. Send in your crew to help control the crowds. 2. Ignore their request and move on. Or 3. NG crew special. Send your NG to calm down the infected. So basically, unlike Fallout, just because you have a special doesn't mean it's an auto win. Basically, it could, or it could be an utter disaster. They equally have chances of being a disaster. Except for moving on. Almost invariably, moving on doesn't happen. Okay.
Alright. Jump.
There's a store. And I think we can access the exit relatively quickly. And the enemy is here.
If we go back to a previous location, does that like, will enemies be there the second time, or
nothing changes? If you ran away from a ship that's fighting you and you go back to the same place, you will have to fight again, basically.
Okay.
So, trading post, you have scrap quickly come dock before the warriors see you. Okay. So we're now at a store. So hitting continue. This is the interface. We can buy, hey, we already have a nausea. So this is a human, and these are two mantis. So basically mantis, they're crappy at fixing things, but they're great at killing people. Cloaking is another subsystem. Cloaking allows you to hide your ship for 5 seconds. So basically anybody who's targeting you will lose their target lock. Crew teleporters allows you to basically beam your people on their board, and drone control gives you drones abilities. Purchase comes free with free system repair drone. Huh. Okay.
So my inclination is drone control.
I actually wouldn't mind seeing that because I've never used drones. Usually there's a second page, but there's not. So we can also fix our hull for 16 scrap, and these are the prices. This is how many they have, and this is how many each one costs.
Okay, so I want to do drone control.
We have drone control.
Fix all. Another one of those, and save the 11.
Alright. So we now have a drone control place. I think it can be manned.
So
I think that's a good choice because he's an NG's. Well, you have to right click if you want to set, like, click on him and then right click in the, yeah. I think the problem that we have though is we need to power the drones, and the drones require two powers, and we need 20 or 25 to improve the reactor. So we need
to unpower something.
We need something to be unpowered while we're using the drone, if we want to use the drone. So one thing we could do is we could just keep using the Artemis and use the system repair drone, or we could kill our evasion, or we could kill our shields. Or we could take off the Artemis and take off the oxygen and use the system repair drone temporarily and then turn everything else back on if we need it. We have options, basically.
I'm not willing to use the drone yet then.
Okay.
Let's jump to...
I'm gonna say we probably can make it before that hits us. The problem would be if we run into a problem at any of those. But it's 3 going this way. It's a safer route.
Yeah. I'm guessing there's gonna be something bad here.
So when the Mantis warship waiting in ambush at your intended coordinates, your crew is relieved to know that they've jumped some way off the mark. Attack or attempt to remain concealed. They have what appears to be a missile launcher here and a type of burst laser on the other. And a crew teleporter, so they'll probably will try to beam people onto us. So they're going to try to attack us anyway.
Okay.
So what I would recommend then is put the NG back on shields. Or Ensign Cremedy back on shields, and then... oh, it's paused, so he'll go back as soon as... and then you can use burst lasers and Artemis as you see fit.
Let's go with...
You can't queue up, so basically...
Right, yeah.
Oh, you just change your mind?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And whenever you're ready, just hit space, and it'll start. So somebody's going... We have a Mantis in the weapons room.
Alright, so what do we...
Last time we used Colonel John to help fight the enemy. We have a hull breach in here. Basically what the hull breach does is we drain all the oxygen. But it doesn't drain from everywhere, it only drains that room.
Alright, so that's not the worst thing ever.
No, it's just annoying. So we've damaged we killed their enemy, and so now we have a real problem. The O2 has been killed. So basically, I would recommend taking those two and having them repaired as soon as possible. And then, as soon as Colonel John gets low, I would actually, I would prepare the med bay.
Oh, it's damaged.
Yeah, the med bay here is the one that, the oxygen is down. It'll take, I think, too long for one person to fix the O2.
How do I...
Right click it.
So, click, right click?
Yeah.
It's not...
He'll go. Both of them can be in there at the same time. It's not working.
No.
It always works. So our shields are down. Oxygen's back. And our weapons are damaged. So now we can only use the Artemis. So now that that's back.
Let's do... Wait. So we have
full power to the engines. We don't have enough to power shields. So we have a system repair drone.
Where... Do I have to man the drone?
I don't know how... Maybe click on it, like the actual icon on the drone. No, the other one.
That one?
This one. Deployed, powered, active, and provide. Oh, I think it automatically does it. Okay, so we just deployed the auto repair drone. Oh, we blew them up.
Oh, okay. So
We must have started the fire somewhere. We got 2 missiles, 1 fuel, and 21 scrap.
all right.
So basically, we need to have people. Oh, the repair drone's gonna repair our stuff. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I would recommend just staying here as long as possible.
Okay, and then how do we get more juice?
We get more juice by this.
Okay, so power bars?
Yes. Power bars give us more things to control with.
All right. All right. So we've got, what do we have?
Oops, sorry guys. Rest in peace, headphone users.
Okay. So how we have 2 power bars left?
We have 2 unused power bars, so we can actually fully power our weapons and still keep a system repair drone.
Oh, excellent.
So, I would, though, before we leave, we have to heal like half our crew, or most of our crew, rather.
There, and then there, and then there.
Our pilot's still good.
Do they heal? Like, are they healing now? How do
You have to power it.
How do I unpower?
Right click.
Oh.
probably repower the drone. He just kind of chills there until we need him to repair stuff.
Cool. All right.
We're ready to jump.
Jump.
There's a distress beacon and a exit. So basically, you knew someone would fall into our dastardly trap. It appears the distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a private ambush. So basically, they have the ability to teleport crew. Generally, it's not we can destroy it so that they can't get them back, but it's not enough time. Basically, they'll get someone here before we can blow them up. The air teleporter, at least.
Alright, so I'm gonna do this. This.
Okay. Oh, that's bad. So basically we have that's a rock race guy. They're very strong. I think that's about it. Okay, so they've lost their O2 and their shields are somewhat damaged. I think that's a good plan.
Well, I don't want, there. How do I unselect that?
Select the Artemis. And then right click.
Okay, right click.
Yeah, now only the burst laser will shoot.
Okay, I see what's going on here.
Do you want the Artemis to shoot at anything or no?
Not right now.
Okay. Their shields and oxygen are down.
System broken.
Yeah, they damaged our weapons.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do that.
So their weapons are somewhat damaged. And the repair drone is fixing...
And we killed that guy.
Yeah. Well, no, he got transported back.
Okay. Then we should do... We've got 2...
Okay, so it's powering its FTL, but they might not make it out until we blow them up. But we can always target their ice cream maker. Yeah, their FTL is delayed anyway, because they're... Whatever hits next is going to destroy them unless it misses. And... blew them up.
Let's turn that off. That on.
Send Nausea and Colonel John. We got 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 24 scrap.
Nice. Alright.
Return there. I guess deactivate the med bay and be ready to go.
Oh, actually, what other things can we buy?
So we can buy other weapons. Usually the place will have weapons, and we have 2 drones that we could use at any one time. Augmentations are also really useful, but they're hard to find usually.
Okay.
But using weapon, like putting into weapons, will let you have more weapons and shields, more shields.
Alright. So let's go. Let's jump the ship.
Let's see what they have to say. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them asking what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Send the crew to help. Giant alien spiders are no joke, or leave them alone. There's a risk. Sometimes it works, and you get like a lot of stuff, or you'll lose one person.
Well, we already gained a bonus person, so...
That's usually I usually do it that way. Crew slowly creeps on the creature behind without warning. Turn and charge. However, your team stays in control before long you've beaten them back. Hooray! Contact us. Yeah, 2 drone parts, 11 scrap, and 3 fuel. Not bad.
Alright, so what do drone parts do?
Drone parts allow you to use a drone. So basically, I think every time you activate the repair drone, it uses a drone part. Or maybe it's only when it gets blown up. I never use drones, so I have no idea. It'll probably tell you on the equipment what it does. Like, requires drone part to deploy.
Okay.
So maybe I think once if it gets destroyed, or does it use one every time?
Number of drone... Using a drone consumes...
Yeah, so even using the drone maybe causes... You need the part.
Okay, so let's go ahead and turn you off for now. And then turn you on. Turn you on. Okay. And then jump the ship.
Let's see what happens at the ending area. Arrive to the next sector. Ooh, scanner showing intelligent life on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found in the database. Do we investigate or ignore? You land a small shuttle. Normal fuel documents are small, but code. Okay, so this is like the last one. Do we communicate peacefully, bring them on board to sell, or do we leave? Stand there to prepare. So basically nothing happened.
Okay.
Usually I find that you'll lose somebody.
Jump
So
ship.
next sector. We can go to the NG controlled relatively peaceful or the rebel controlled relatively hostile area.
We can't go back, can we?
No. See, the way this will work is if we go to the rebel controlled, we'll have 3 less combated ones. If we go to the NG, we'll have less combat now. 1 combat and a peaceful, so the nebula ones, the purple ones, need a lot of fuel to get through it. And the combat there is horrific.
So we can avoid either... Okay, here.
Okay. Usually these are automated scouts too, you just have to worry because they'll notify people. So there's this, immediate store and an immediate distress beacon. Let's see what they have in the store. Okay. Hereby publish orders if you're willing to work on any ship. So there's a page 2. Okay, so we have crew teleporter cloaking, 3 possible recruits.
We don't have enough gold for any of this.
Repair arm is amazing. Repairs your hull every time you collect scrap. Reduces scrap collected by 15%.
Can we sell stuff?
We can sell one of the weapons or the system repair group.
No.
Combat 2. Power up when continue attacks the enemy ship, moves and shoots faster than Mark 1. Needs 4 power. But yeah, that's probably a good drone. Those are drone parts.
I think we're okay.
I don't know.
We just don't have enough
Repair? Or do you think we don't need to you don't...
Right.
Yeah.
Alright. Jump.
Lots of distress beacons. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Navigation has gone haywire and can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? They gave us 14 scrap. Just for being nice. And then there's a quest that'll show up. Oh, which is 1, maybe 2 jumps away. Sometimes quests, like, you'll go over there and it'll be like a trap, but sometimes it doesn't end that way. there's another store. That's really cool. It was a hidden store. So that's a defense 2 drone and more people. There's no weapons. We haven't run across a single extra weapon. Oh, did it say it was a store?
Yeah.
I was surprised. Wow. Okay, never mind.
It's fine. Alright, so...
Oh, man. Okay, no, this is crappy because they have shields. Sometimes they don't have shields and it's really easy to blow them up. If we take out their shields... Oh, crap. They have a lot of drones. We have to take those out right now.
That?
Yeah, I would. Because this is going to suck. Because they're already... Because there's... That thing's going to... Yeah, and it's going to do that. So they're going to play off each other really well. So we took out one of their drones, but I think the Artemis missed. I would take out maybe shields, because their lasers are a little bit. Oh, and they took some engine damage because they got hit. So they haven't lost shields. So they've lost all of their drones. And then I would use burst laser from here on out, maybe, because Artemis is running low on ammo.
Yeah, definitely.
One of their drones got blown up. Oh, we may not need to shoot them. Yeah, we need to shoot them. One drone part, 25 scrap, and 2 fuel.
Alright.
We need to get out of here as soon as possible because we're still in danger of... Wait, hold on a sec. I was thinking maybe we can try to repair the drones because the asteroids might not break the shield yet.
Yeah. So let's go and do there, like that.
Yeah, because the NG will probably repair it quick. He'll lose health, but as long as we keep an eye on it, we'll be okay. I think, he's already repaired the hull breach, so it's going to fill with air soon. Yeah, it's already filled with air. And then that's fixed, so yep. It's always like bad to jump into like an unknown area with like damage. Two hull points repaired. Not that we needed that. Oh, and they'll repair arm and stealth weapons is cool too, because stealth weapons, if you have cloaking, it'll let you shoot without disrupting it. Repair arm's good.
I think this was a plot point in Star Trek 4. Boarding drone.
Breaches through enemy hull and wreaks havoc. Awesome. Does it require a teleport pad though? And it requires 3 power, so we'd have to give it another power. It reduces the amount of money we get by 15%, but it always repairs the hull when you finish something, so you don't have to spend as much money on fixing it. I thought it was a good investment, and then maybe use the remaining scrap to either keep or upgrade a subsystem. Because at a certain point, at least my experience has been, not having additional shields can be an issue, but it will take 50 scrap to earn 2 shield barriers, and we'll still need at least 1. So basically, total cost is going to be 70 scrap to improve our shields.
How? What?
2. It's going to require at least 1 power bar additional, and it's also going to require. Oh wait, no, it won't. It's going to cost us 50 because we're going to have to buy the intermediate and the regular. Because we can leave the drone unpowered and the med bay unpowered and have enough to power an additional shield. If we don't spend any reactor money.
I'll save that for later.
Think about it.